This document, compiled by NHS chief executives and leaked to the BBC, suggests the NHS is facing serious budget problems over the next 2 years, a funding gap totalling £400 to £450 million. In the confidential document, NHS bosses say that the status quo is not an option. It warns that the Scottish Government has made policy commitments which are not fully funded, and it says the reconfiguration of services is necessary. In layman's terms, that means some units may have to close. Lanarkshire is a fairly small county, but it has 3 big hospitals, each with its own accident and emergency department. It's expensive and hard to staff. Health bosses wanted to close one of these units years ago, but that decision was overturned by the SNP with popular support. But is that kind of hard choice back on the table after the referendum? But Labour's Jackie Bailey said this shows cuts are on the way.
What I absolutely hate, and I think the people of Scotland will dislike too, is that on the one hand, they pretend to want to protect the NHS, whilst behind closed doors, in secret, they are planning swinging cuts to frontline services. It's that level of hypocrisy that I think the people of Scotland will reject.
Either way, the language of this document is stark. It comes from the top. And it's a clear warning that radical action will be necessary to balance the books, whatever happens on Thursday. Eleanor Bradford, reporting Scotland.
Hello there, good morning. The BBC has seen the minutes of a meeting between senior NHS leaders that suggests they discussed the prospect of making wealthy people pay for their health care. Talk of a 2-tier service appears in draft minutes of a gathering of Health Board chief executives held in September. James Cook now reports.
The minutes suggest that chief executives have been given the green light to consider reform amid concern that the NHS model is no longer working. One idea discussed was apparently designing a 2-tier system.